Oh, hang on one. All right. Hey, wow, that was a rough start for a phone stream. My fault. I hope it's okay now. Um, Turns out YouTube updated their app on the phone in a way that just instantly crashes the minute I try to start a live stream. So everything's a mess as usual, but that's not what we're here to talk about. First off, I don't know if the chat's working or if anybody can hear me at all. So, oh, I guess you can. I see some hellos and highs. Okay, good. So we're here with the new cat, the new mom cat, and she went to see the vet at Dawes today, not our regular vet. Our regular vet has an appointment to see her on Monday, and we're looking forward to that. So we're still going to keep that appointment, but she went to see the vet at Dawes today so that they could do an ultrasound and find out for sure whether she's pregnant. Because every time I feel her, I don't feel any kittens. And she doesn't really have the other signs of being pregnant yet either. But it turns out that they did an ultrasound at Dawes, and to ruin the suspense, she is pregnant. The ultrasound, they saw at least three kittens. They saw three kittens. That doesn't mean there's not more, but they saw three, and they figure that they're about 6.5 weeks along, which someone on chat told me that someone on the chat mentioned that maybe that was my excuse for not being able to feel kittens, because apparently kittens are very hard to feel in that time frame. They're easy to feel like early on, and they're easy to feel late, but in the middle, they're not easy to feel. So maybe that's why I can't feel them. But that's what we've got, at least three kittens and 6.5 weeks along. But there's even more news, which is that DJ has named the mom cat. You're right, GA girl. It was LFS. I knew that. Yes, LFS is the one that mentioned that fact. So the name for the new mom cat is Loom. 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 So there you have it. Also, while she was at Dawes this morning, she got treatment for her tapeworms, which was just a simple injection. So all of that should be done. And she's in good shape. She's happy. She's eating well, active, everything. So really, uh, that's it. She's great. I guess that's all we have to say about it for now. If she's 6.5 weeks along, if they're right about that, cats deliver just after 60 days, figure 2 months, maybe a little closer to 9 weeks. So yeah, about 9 weeks actually. So if she's 6.5 weeks along, and which they may or may not be right about, by the way, that kind of thing is just an estimate. But if that's correct, then we've got about 2-3 weeks to go. So there you have it. We'll be keeping her on the stream a little more often so that we can start to see when she shows behavior like nesting, and of course, so that we'll be able to see if she decides to have her kittens. If you guys can hear all of that meowing going on, that's Millet, who hears me talking, and because he can hear me now, he's going to yell at the door until I come to say hi to him, which we're going to do in just a second. But we're not going to get down to see the oranges today. I've had a busy day, and it's not over yet. I've got a lot more to get done. But I will mention about the oranges. If you've been watching the weight chart, you see that they've had some really bad poops. You may have seen that also just from watching the regular stream. And the weight has been all over the place with a bit of weight loss here and there. So I've been concerned about it, a little bit concerned. I mean, they're all active and fine. They're not dehydrated. Nobody's running a fever. So it's not too serious. But some of them are pretty skinny already. So what I did was I called our regular vet, Dr. K, and she's given us some metronidazole and some Panicure for the orange cats. So I will be starting them on both of those, and I feel like that's gonna just be fine for them. That's exactly what they need, and they'll be feeling good in no time. So if you've been watching them on the weight sheet and you're at all concerned about the oranges, that's the story. All of them are going to be getting Panicure and Metronidazole starting tonight. Yes, I did take Puget's temperature on the stream, so some people got to see that, and he was not happy about it at first. Look at our playful Loom. She seems like she wants to play a lot more than she is. Could be because she is pregnant. I'm getting pretty far along, I guess. Yeah, I really wanted to use a picture of Cobb from Monkey Island as the thumbnail for this, but I decided I couldn't do that. And those of you who played Monkey Island will know exactly why. Actually, I think I did put the thumbnail up for a minute too, so there might be a couple of you that actually saw it that way before I removed it. So I see some folks coming in late. Yes, so the answer is she is pregnant. We don't know for sure how many kittens she has, but it's at least 3. And I'm still planning on taking her to see Dr. Katz on Monday, and then she'll get an x-ray, and then we should know a little bit more certain how many kittens there are. All right, but we're going to leave Loom here, and we're going to go see Millet. Oh, yeah, you're a cutie beans, though. What? What? Okay. All right, let's head on over and see Millet. Now, I think that Loom is in great shape and doesn't have anything to worry about, but I'm still going to use a little bit of the hand sanitizer on our way around the corner here. There we go. Millet, you yell yourself hoarse, buddy? Hi. So, as you know, Millet had his surgery about a week ago, and he's been doing just great since then, but he's got to stay mostly in this room where, hi, buddy, where there's nothing for him to climb on. And the reason is that he's got to stay, he's got to reduce his activity a little bit. So that's the plan. We do let him out once in a while while we're observing him very closely. He's been able to visit the bedroom and hang out with us there, but we got to really keep an eye on him because he's a little kitten and he really wants to do little kitten things. And right now, he's not allowed to do little kitten things. He's got to be pretty calm for a kitten. But tomorrow is his first follow-up with the vet. Really early, by the way. It's like an hour drive from here, and I've got to have him there by like 7:30. So I'm going to be up crazy early tomorrow, and I have to spend a ton of time on the road because, like I said, it's a long drive, and I got to drop him off in the morning, and then I got to go back and pick him up at night. And it's all worth it, but my point being, I'm going to be busy just driving around and doing nothing tomorrow. And I'll probably hit the rush hour for the evening trip, and it'll take even longer. I'll probably put a good 5 hours on the road tomorrow, which is all, I think, a fancy way of saying, if we don't manage to do a close-up tomorrow, I hope you can forgive me for that. Anyway, little Millie is doing great, if you can't tell. He's just as happy as a clam. The only thing that he's upset about is not being able to run and play. He doesn't know that he's got any trouble at all, and he just wants to be a kitten and just run around and be nutty. So we got to go. We've got to just make sure he doesn't do that. But other than that, he's just happy and purring and having a good old time. And DJ's still been sleeping in here with him every night, and she'll probably keep that up for quite a while. Tomorrow I'm going to ask the vet if we can push our luck just a little bit with him and maybe let him have the master bedroom where he might climb up and down on the bed, but not any more than that. We'll see. I think that the surgeon will get a feel for whether or not we can let him have a little more activity. I hope we can. Well, that's about it. This is actually going to be a short one. I still do have stuff on my schedule for today. But let me go over all the news one more time for anybody that's coming in late. Just this is a lot of news. Let's see how quickly I can remember all of it. First off, the oranges. I know their weight's been fluctuating. They've been having bad poops, and I just got back from seeing Dr. Katz about them. We're going to put them on metronidazole, which is exactly the right antibiotic, and also some Panacur in case it's worm related. And that starts tonight. I feel like it's going to be great, but they're in good shape anyway. They're very active, and fine. They're just fine. Then the new mom cat is pregnant. It's confirmed. She has at least 3 kittens, maybe more, and they're about, give or take, 6.5 weeks along out of a total 9 weeks for kittens. Then her name, she's got a name now. The name is Loom, Loom. And then finally, Millet is going back for his first checkup since he got his surgery, his first checkup tomorrow. And he'll be there all day, and I can't wait to hear how it's going for him. Finally, something I didn't mention before is that last night we finally did a big photo shoot that I've been way overdue on. If you're on the Discord, you've already seen a whole bunch of those photos. If you're on our Twitter, you've already seen a couple of those photos. There's a lot more for me to go through, but soon now, we're in the stage where it's going to be real soon. We're going to get those up on the website for everybody. The website is kitten.academy, so keep an eye on that. That's all the news. And with that, we're going to wrap this up. It's a real brief one. But if you want to keep watching all the cats and kittens, if you want to keep watching Loom and sometimes Millet and all 7 oranges, just check out the Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube. I hope you do. And we will see all of you next time. Right, Millie? You got anything you want to say to the people? Oh, hi. Hi, Millie. Okay, snuggles. Bud. Okay.